Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back, and Latvius is back. He's back. He's from Clan Dig. Latvius is back from Clan Dig. I tried to call it up, but it happened so fast after I load the replay. But the Yog Panther 2 from Gun Bravo, not from Gun Bravo, but his name is Gun Bravo. He chatted, I have a 100% win rate in this when the game started. Not anymore, fella. Not anymore. Latvia sent this to me and said, hey, how do I win this shoot show? And I went, well, let's take a look. And I've come to the conclusion, Latvius, that the way you win this particular game is, are you ready for it? Go back to your garage, start a new game, and you have won. Because you're playing the game again. That's it. That's the end of the video. All right. The reason I'm talking about that right there is, all right, this is going to be a not easy game to win. They are here on Mountain Pass, and foreshadowing, they are not going to win it. Looks like the Chrysler K, my mouth will work any moment now, or amendment. I really need to start this over, but I'm not doing it. This entire video is like a blooper reel. Chrysler K, Ludicrous, not ludicrous, ludicrous. No, Lucadus. Lucadus 58. He's AFK. And we have clicked on the P43. And we have noticed, because we turned around and looked at it, that we have a situation developing over on the north. We have a whole train that's gone down to the south, and a bunch of guys camping in the middle. So, the point of all that, Latvius, is I would have probably turned around. I mean, the T-54 has moved in on you. I would have turned around and headed back and seen what I could have done to stop that push into the cap. The thing about early pushes into caps like that, yes, your guys did not pay attention to the north. But usually you've got enough guns left in the game and guys react that if you send a couple more over there, you can kind of clean up any guys that sort of try to rage into the cap. So I was a little bit disappointed and curious as to why you would continue down here. It may have been as easy as, well, there's a lot of guys back there, so they should be able to handle it. But as we're going to see, they cannot. Now notice the PTA. PTA is Banjo Mama. Banjo Mama. So just pay attention to the PTA. There's the P43TR in there tearing up the artillery. Nobody has reacted. They're all attempting to kill this one T-54. So there's, oh goodness gracious. And we're going to push around the corner. Now I talk about this a lot. A lot. Your cap is threatened, go back. Early on, you may go, well, it's a YOLO suicide scout, they'll take care of it. But clearly, nobody at all went north. And you have no idea how many are pushed up there. There's at least a KV-4 and a Challenger down in that general area. And the P-43 is all over your cap right there. The T-54 got aggressive and pushed in and got your middle guys busy. So really, you should have turned around, headed back, and cleaned up the cap. Because what you're doing now is you are bringing all their campers into the game. So people are clicking, people are saying help, and this whole stack of people on your team is cruising around. Now we're spotted, and we're crossing some open area that usually has a couple TDs and whatnot in the back. So their campers, the enemy campers, now get to play the game, and they would have been completely out of the game. If all of you had just turned around and cleaned up that cap push, you'd have been in great shape. There'd be a dead 704, a P43 TR. You probably would have had enough guns to not lose too many. And we just kind of drone on in here. So remember our PTA buddy, he's right there. He's looking at bad guys. And here comes Latvius. Latvius is going after him, and he's going to go ahead and shoot. He shoots at the Marbrecker. Oh, well, there's right in the back of the head. Thanks, PTA. Appreciate that. So we're just going to keep on pushing. And really, the only way you were going to potentially win this was go back. Right now, this is just farming some damage in a pretty bad loss. And, I mean, there's a Marbrecker back here, for goodness. There's the... Yes, folks, that is the Leopard PTA who has now shot Latvius twice. And is more than likely blaming Latvius right now for driving in front of him. This is just awful. Nice job going after the side of the turret there. Unfortunately, you don't get it. Oh, and that is number 3. That is... How is that guy not blue? Did he die too fast to turn blue? I mean, that was the third shot. Look. 1, 2, 3. There are no Leopard PTAs on the enemy team. All damaging shots, 3 in a row, and not banned. Amazing. 122.44 comes up, and down goes Latvius, and there's a giant stack. Now see, that's my point here, Latvius. If you or a couple of you had turned around, especially the T30, left these 3 clowns, they'd have been out of the game till the end. Then you could have put force on force and taken on these guys. You had plenty of power to do that with the guys you had, but as it was, you were completely split up. Peanut butter spread across the map. At least the Karn sort of figured it out. Now he's trying to go back up the middle to make that thing happen. So the kind of mindless push on one flank is really where this one fell apart for you right there. I'm not saying you would have come back from it if just you had turned, but it would have been at least one extra gun headed over there and try to win this thing, because clearly pushing into their cap was not really ever going to work, especially since you didn't really get everybody anyway. Did the T-30 come with you? The Oni died. The T-30, well, he dove back down the bottom, so he's actually turning around trying to go in. This is pretty typical, too, of late decisions to go back with a big Zerg rush. You guys all came around the corner, and once everyone got to here, everybody made a separate decision. A couple of you went here. Karn went this way. The T-30 went this way. And now what force you had, what support you had as a group of people now is split to the winds, and you go die in random directions. All right, man. I'm still laughing. I didn't realize. The first time I watched it, I thought the Leopard PTA had only shot him twice, but it appears he shot him 3 times in a row and didn't go blue. Unless he died at the exact moment and the game didn't turn him blue, I don't know. That's amazing. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thanks for sending this in, Latvius. Appreciate the support for everybody, and we will